Of course, he overreacted when you said that. He is a wounded soul, she said. And that is what we're going to talk about today. Hi, my name is Coach Kat, and I help amazing people just like you, healers, amazing helpers, figure out what's going on in their lives that's affecting their business and affecting the bottom line. That's what we do here. And let's go right into it about this story that is still in my head because it was so powerful what that person said, what we were talking about. I brought up something to someone, and I brought it up in a very direct way, in a very Taurus way, in a cat way, but it was respectful. It was, matter of fact. And the person had such an overreaction that it kind of got me, it kind of took me back. I'm like, oh, well, where did that come from? Like, like when you do something or you say something and you realize that the overreaction, there's a history there's trauma in there. And as I was talking to that person and I was explaining it, like, of course, and they said it such a matter of fact. And the phrase that they used was, they are a wounded soul. And that hurt because there's so many people walking around like that, and then they wonder, why haven't they met their person? Why are their interpersonal relationships such a mess? And it's because their events still living in their body. There are stories taking place in their head that whenever somebody says the smallest thing, the less critical thing, or even big things, it's like World War III. They explode and they have reactions that they wouldn't have if they had examined what happened in the past and dealt with it, process it, and let it go. Let me know if you have been there, because I certainly have been there. And I can tell you that the more work I do around that area, I think it never ends. I continue to find things in my body, stories, situations that took place that I'm like, it gets me so mad, right? And it's a big difference, I notice, when I'm proactive about it. So I have been, because we're doing this work together, the clearing series. Last week we did it around parents in our upbringing, and that was such a beautiful foundation, letting go of so many things that happened during our upbringing that our parents got wrong because they didn't know any better. Our parents did the best that they could, right? And I wanted to start with that because I know that is the origin of many of our wounds. That is the origin of many of the things that ailed us every day. So, talking about relationships, whether they're present, like your current partner or spouse, or a previous partner or spouse, someone that you really care about, that you dated, that you were in relationship with. Are you mad about them leaving the socks on the floor? Are you mad about them not putting the seat down? Are you mad at them because they were shopping all the time? Let's just be equal opportunity here. Are you mad at them because they were not as loving as they could be, right? And that could have happened 5, 10, 15, 20, 30 years ago, and still your emotions are right there at the surface. Somebody says the right, wrong thing at the right, wrong time, pure ignition. Let me know if this is resonating with you so far and you're like, Kat, there's anger in me. I find myself saying and doing things that I wouldn't otherwise. I find myself overreacting. I find myself wanting to be in a relationship or have a better relationship. And yet my previous partners still come up. Like the things they did, the things that they did not do, still bother me to this day, and I don't want to live there. I don't want to live my life like that anymore. If that is you and you're like, Kat, help me, please help me, well, I am going to help you. That's why I created this series, The Clearing, and it's releasing all anger from the body. And most of the time, there's anger that you don't even know you had. You're like, oh my God, I had no idea that was in there. That's the kind of work that we're doing. We're going to do this all the way to the end of the year. Depending on when you're watching this, the link below will take you to watch all the series if they have taken place already. But if they haven't, we are on the Lover's Flame, clearing resentment from past or current partners. I can tell you that it's work that it will change your life. It will change the life of the people you are in relationship with and the people that you will be in relationship with. Remember, these series are pay what you can. This is my gift to you. I wanted to make sure that money, or even that you just found this and you're like, I don't know her that well. I do have the money, but I want to have a low investment. My friend, this is for you. This is exactly what you have been looking for. And you can start the new season, a new life, whenever you're watching this, a new way of doing things by clearing that old resentment from your life. We are going to have the last section is going to be the sacred fire ceremony. We're going to be doing that in person. There will be more details. When you go to the page now, you'll be able to see all that is happening. I'm so excited about that. We're going to be doing a lot of work right here in Woodstock, New York. So if you're local, I'm going to give you the details. We got that iron out, and that's happening, and all the information will be below. I am so passionate about this work because I see it working in my own life. I see how I can heal from things that come up. I can see how I can be a better communicator, and I can see how I can show up in different ways new when I'm in a relationship because I have dealt with past things. This is life-changing work that you get to do, and not by yourself, with the support of someone that is trauma informed, that is excited to help you, and it's here to guide you every step of the way. Yes, this will be recorded. You will have access for a very, very, very long time. And again, you can pay what you can. So there's no excuse. All you have to do is go to the link in the description, sign up, and you'll get all the reminders. You'll get all the things you need. All you have to do is show up with an open mind and willing to release. And when you do that, you're going to find yourself feeling much lighter, happier, and easier to deal with, and maybe even live with. Maybe we leave that for the people that have to interact with you. But you do let me know how these clearing sessions are changing your life for the better. I know that they're changing my life, and the people that have already participated are having great things to say about that. So hopefully I'll see you in one of the sessions. In the meantime, please know that I love you, that I'm rooting for you, and I'm going to see you super duper soon.